Cooking in the kitchen with my gas making dishes.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to Keyzon's Kitchen, where we make delectable dishes all day, all the time. And we also learn some new facts about our guests all the time. And for today, I'd like to introduce my guest, Mr. Schaffer.
Keyzon, how you doing?
Doing good.
All right.
So what are we making today?
We're going to be making it's an Italian rice dish called risotto. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the chicken broth ready. And I don't know, I forgot to bring a can opener. So I don't know. Okay, so I can do something else while you're working on the can opener. I'm going to start the vegetable prep while you're doing that.
All right.
So what I'm going to use is onions, peppers, red and green, and a little bit of garlic.
So Mr. Schaffer, when do you usually make this dish?
I like to do this, we probably do this at least once a month. So we have our vegetables. And one last thing is I just want to do our garlic. Now to make garlic not bitter, you don't want to chop it so much as you want to crush it. So to crush garlic, but you take the bottom blade of your knife and you just kind of smack down, and there you go. You crushed your garlic. Risotto is a 3-to-1 ratio, so you use 3 cups of broth for 1 cup of rice. What I like to do is I like to kind of like kick up the chicken broth a little bit. So what I did is I put in some red pepper flakes, which is going to give it some spice and some kick. And that's what we do too, is I'm going to take the saffron, put that in as well. So what we're going to do is pop this in the microwave for about 3 minutes. I only cook with olive oil. I think our oil's ready. Moving around pretty good. Don't do the garlic right away, because garlic has a tendency to burn a lot quicker than other things.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do the onions first and just kind of flop it in as it goes. Alright, so I use kosher salt. It's the only salt I use at home because I can control it. I can feel it in my fingers. So we do a little salt. And I only use fresh cracked pepper. 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to add the garlic. This stuff should be sauteed, and then we'll add the risotto. We'll add the rice next.
Okay, step by step.
We're going to add this a certain kind of way. So we're just going to. This is prepared. This is warm enough, ready to go. So now we just got to wait for the vegetables to cook, and then I'm going to add the rice. So we got the rice, or we got the vegetables, and what we have here is we have the coloring of the olive oil. But I don't want to see any brown spots. And the onions are starting to turn clear a little bit. They're becoming a little transparent. So that's telling me I'm going to add the garlic in. So that'll just get a little bit of the rawness. I'm going to cook it for just a little bit. I do that ratio thing, a 3-to-1. So now what I got to do is I got a cup here. I got to measure out a cup of rice. So I'm going to add the rice. And then what I want to do is now I got to watch it. So I'm going to pour in enough just to cover it. Yeah. I'm going to turn the heat down to medium, and then I'm going to start stirring. And then once once I see it absorbs in, I'm going to add a little bit more, stir it, and that's a constant process. I'm going to set the clock because it takes 22 minutes pretty much on the nose to get this thing ready to go. And I just added a new ingredient. So every time I add a new ingredient, I just do a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. So now I'm going to begin adding the broth. Okay, enough to cover. Now I don't want this thing to boil. I want this thing just to be kind of hot enough to be simmering a little bit. I'm going to put this on twice. I'm going to put this in here. It's going to kind of bring it all together. Now again, there it all is. And all that is rice and vegetables. So we're going to come over here to the bowls.
Okay.
So to bring some color.
That's the best.
They do.
Oh, this is the best.
And you hit it with a little parsley at the end.
Okay.
Fresh cheese on top. Hey buddy.
Alright, something to dig in, y'all.
Tell me what you think.
That's good, y'all. Well, I want to thank you, Mr. Schaffer, for coming through.
Thanks for having me, man. It was fun.
This is Keyzon's Kitchen. Next time we're going to have the spook episode, so stay tuned for that. And I'm out.
Alright. Cooking in the kitchen with my gas making dishes. Cooking in the